I know it has been a hot minute since I have filmed a video. Ooh. But let's look on the bright side. Speaking of bright, I just got a ring light. Hey! And this is my first video with it, and that makes me really excited. I've been super busy, but I am back. It's 2021, new year, let's go, let's get it. Woo. For today's video, I wanted to talk about my first music video experience. Recently, I had the opportunity to work with Iman Marshall, who is a professional commercial dancer and owns her own production company called Levy Productions. She is awesome. I loved getting to work with her. She wanted to produce a Halloween concept, New Orleans type dance music video, and she sent out a casting call and I applied. Of course, with COVID, there were no in-person auditions. We did have to send videos, headshot resume, things like that. And then I was just checking my email, you know, the usual, and I saw that I got an email back from Levy Productions and that I was booked, and I was so excited because this was my first opportunity getting to dance in a music video. Usually for music videos and rehearsals and things like that, they are in person, but because of COVID, we did ours on Zoom. We did have the option to do them in person. Some people could come in depending on certain days. I personally did all of mine on Zoom, and that was really cool to do and learn it at home. I think it's really cool that I was able to still learn the dances and get the choreography down while being at home. I feel like with COVID and everything, we're really learning as a society how to do more things virtual, which is a really good thing because for this particular job, I don't know if I would have been able to go to all of those rehearsals in person, but because they were all offered on Zoom, I was able to meet with them virtually and it was great. The only downside though to rehearsing all on Zoom whenever you have that many people is we were not all in the same room rehearsing until the day before filming. We had a mandatory in-person rehearsal the night before the film date at the location, which was this really old chapel that they have in New Orleans. I think they do weddings there, and it used to be a church, but it's not anymore. I want to say the guy who worked there said they even do plays. Beautiful building, really cool, very old New Orleans vibes. So we get there and we all meet each other because I hadn't been to a single in-person rehearsal yet, so I hadn't met anybody. I had talked to Iman on Zoom, but I hadn't really spoken to anybody else, and so that was the first time. You know, I'm like, hi, I'm Jenna, nice to meet you. Everybody there was so nice. I loved getting to meet all the people. We really had to work hard the night before because that was the first time we were all together and we didn't have set formations. We didn't know where to go. None of us had all been in the same room together, but we made it work and we did really good. The day after we had our first in-person mandatory rehearsal at the chapel was the filming date. We all had different times we had to get to set. My call time was a little bit earlier than everybody else's. I had an earlier call time, so I spent most of my day on set. I got there super early and I helped set up, do things like that. I got my makeup done, which was really cool. The makeup artist, y'all, she did so good. I'm gonna insert some pictures. Just look at this. I know, she was so talented and I had no clue what I looked like. I just sat in the makeup chair and I was like, hey, and I knew I was gonna look, you know, New Orleans, Halloween type skeleton vibes, but she went all out. The detail, I'm telling you, this girl, super talented. And there was no mirror in front of me whenever she was doing my face, so it was a complete surprise whenever I looked in the mirror. I was like, oh, hello. Everybody's makeup looked great. We had these really cool costumes that we got to wear. We tried them on the night before, and we even had a stylist who helped us make sure that we looked completely put together and had the right look for what Iman wanted for the music video. We did makeup and outfits more towards the beginning of the day, and then later in the day we started practicing, just rehearsing and rehearsing and rehearsing because we only had the chapel rented for a certain amount of time, and time is money. So we had to get done filming at a specific time. I don't know. I want to say we had to be out of there by 10. So we were working hard in our practices. We were just going over it, getting it right because we wanted it to look great, and we didn't have all night to practice. We had to get it done. It was interesting getting to watch the videographer and see what all he does, because I had been recorded while dancing before, but usually it's for live performances, things like that. There's an audience, but this time there's no audience. It's just dancers, and we have to do it over and over and over again. That way the cameraman can get all the angles and things like that. So that was really interesting getting to be around that. Which I'd been around cameras before because I'm also an actress and I do acting, but this was more of a commercial dance job. So I was really getting to see like the camera and dance. And Iman was telling us things like, look at the camera and really work the camera and things like that. And that was so cool getting to learn all that because I'm used to more live performances. The videographer did such an amazing job too. We filmed, and then I think a week later he had it done, and it just looked so good. It released on Halloween, so October 31st, 2020 is when it was released. We'll link it in the description so y'all can go watch it, and be sure to check Iman out and Levy Productions out and all of that good stuff because Iman is so talented. She did so good. She danced in this music video. She produced it. She wrote everything. Like, she did it all. Like, this girl has talent. I love Iman, and just such a nice human being as well. Love getting to work with her, and I would definitely work with her again. I really love the commercial dance side of the entertainment industry, and I've been so blessed this whole past 6 months to be able to work not only in this music video, but I also did an independent feature film. I was a ballerina in that film, and that was so much fun. I've just been so blessed lately. I'm so thankful for these opportunities, especially with COVID. It's unbelievable that I was able to get these opportunities with COVID happening. It was a lot of hard work, but it paid off. I loved getting to watch the music video. It is so good. It will be linked in the description below so you can go watch it. All right, well, that's it. I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.